What's up, you guys? Infinite Space News here. We got some pretty interesting stories. First up, I want to read you a pretty cool Snapple fact, and that is dolphins are unable to smell. Alright, thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, let's get right into the stories. First up, we have this interesting thing, or at least what I thought was interesting, I'd quickly talk about, is apparently there is a solar system in which the sun is actually cool, as in cold. And there's a planet in that solar system that is very identical to Jupiter that is actually warm. And so I thought that was an interesting thing, that a planet could be warm and the sun could be cool. I did not know that was possible, but apparently it is. So just thought that was pretty cool. Now, next in the news, we have something that is actually probably interesting to all of you, and that is the possible life on Venus. Now, the reason that scientists think there's life on Venus, right now anyway, is that recently there has been some phosphine particles coming from Venus that they've detected. And so what this means is that there could be microbes in the atmosphere, because certain microbes on Earth produce phosphine. Now, this doesn't outright mean there's life on Venus, but it could definitely mean there is. So I'm interested to see if there is or not, if they find it. Tell me in the comments what you think about that. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think, if there is Venus life or not. Who knows? But anyway, next in the news, we have a guy I don't talk about that much, Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin. Now, apparently they've hit a new milestone, I guess you could say, and they've compiled all the materials required to go to the moon and possibly Mars, I believe. Now, what Jeff Bezos and his team are saying is that they're going to base the designs off of older rocket designs in order to, I guess, catch up with SpaceX, which is honestly a good idea, because I'm not rooting for Blue Origin because they're kind of slow, and also Elon Musk is just the man. I'm just biased like that, but you know, I can see them becoming a better competitor day by day, so I wish them good luck. I hope they do better. Tell me in the comments below who you think's gonna win the space race, Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos? Or do you think neither's gonna win, or they're just gonna work together? Honestly, I don't think they're gonna work together, but we'll see. Alright, next in the news though, we have aliens. And now, this is a study coming from Australia. I believe they had a telescope down there, and they searched 10 million stars and sent radio waves or something like that, some sort of form of communication out to those 10 million stars, and they've gotten no feedback yet, which fortunately this does not mean that there is no life there. Could mean there is no life there. It's possible. Could also mean the life there isn't advanced enough to send us back anything, or even know that they got sent anything, or maybe they just don't want to. But either way, I thought that was pretty interesting that there was no feedback. If there was, that would be way more interesting, but I figured I'd point out that there was not, unfortunately. But we'll see. Alright, next in the news, we have an interesting concept that is been popping up, and that is the Starship could actually be launched in the middle of the ocean. Now, the reason for this actually does make quite a bit of sense. This is likely because in the middle of the ocean, if the Starship were to, say, blow up, it wouldn't like devastate everything around it, because it is quite a bit bigger than other rockets. So if it were to blow up, it would be much worse than any rocket explosion pretty much ever. So I think this is a good idea on Musk's part, Elon Musk's part. So yeah, this is actually fairly new. This hasn't really been done before. This has been attempted before, but if this does work, I think this will be the first time this has ever been successfully done. So good luck on you, Elon. I wish you the best as always. Hopefully this goes well for you. Alright, next in the news, we have this interesting aerospace company I've recently learned about called Firehawk. And so apparently they're claiming that they're going to make some of the newest innovations in rockets. They're going to be making hybrid rockets, which, as some of you might know, are kind of challenging to make. They're usually not made well, or they're really complicated. But apparently they're going to be making them and evolving them into something great. So can't wait to see what they have in store, really. I don't know much about them, but I figured I'd give them a little shout out here. Apparently, I've heard they're going to be using a 3D printed rocket fuel, which is just like kind of insane. Like, I've noticed that 3D printing is being used for space related things more and more recently, which does kind of make sense, I must say. So, I don't know. If they do anything great, I will definitely be reporting on it, but I figured I'd just talk about them. And lastly in news, I wanted to quickly address Astra. Now, you might know that a few days ago they had a bit of a fail, and their rocket blew up, but fortunately, they have come out and said that they fixed the software problems that caused that to happen, and they're probably going to be sending up more rockets soon. So good on you, Astra. I still don't know that much about you, but I'm rooting for you anyway. You know, can't wait to see what you have in store for us in the future. As always, as all these rocket companies, I can't wait to see what they have in the future for us. So yeah, that's it for today. You know what to do. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Put your opinions on these stories in the comments below, and I will make sure to read them, hopefully. And yeah, that's all I got for today. So I will see you next time. And bye for now.